Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Do They Miss You spread for my lovely, fantastic Pisces. If this does not resonate with you and you like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below. This is Book Your Own Personal Custom Reading. With that being said, and you're new here and you like the content that I produce, consider subscribing and joining the family. I'm going to shuffle cards 3 times in a row. If you didn't know, now you do know. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, or evening, whatever time of day you are watching this. So let's give this a good shuffle and jump right into it. So the first question is, how do they feel about you? How are they feeling about you? One more time. Alrighty, so. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Well, they feel the Page of Swords energy, so it seems like they're quite clouded in their judgment here, as you can see. They're kind of swinging their sword around immaturely, and they don't really know what's happening, and they're kind of acting a bit and they're acting a bit rash. So, let's see. How do they feel about you? 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 It seems like they feel the Ace of Pentacles, so they want to offer you a pentacle. So pentacles representing of long-term commitment, something that is, going to take a long time, that has a solid relationship. They want to be together with you on a serious term, a serious relationship here, and they want to offer you this as a main central theme. So they're kind of acting a bit rash and immaturely. They're kind of having a lot of clouded judgment, but then at the same time, they really want to love you and be with you and offer you that pentacle, and they just want to see the happiness and positivity that can be offered and received. Okay, and how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Well, they feel and they look up to you. This could be representing an individual that is either a male or female. I know that it looks like a female, but this is kind of like lucrative here, and the fact of it could be either or. Essentially, they look up to you. They look at you as somebody that's really financially stable, that got their stuff together. That's really somebody that they look up to, essentially, and they think that you got everything going on. Everything's perfect for you, and they definitely want to be with you and see where this leads. But they're acting a bit immature and rash, which makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But ultimately, they do have great intentions for you, and they do look up to you, and they do love you tremendously. So, what are the blockages between you and this individual? What's caused them to kind of feel this way and kind of act this way, and see what has happened, essentially, right? And so, what are the blockages between you both? What else are the blockages between you both? What else are the blockages between you both? It seems like there's a lot of worry and anxiety happening here in the situation. There's a lot of thinking and contemplating happening. It seems like the, background here is representing of having a dark, bleak mindset. So you want to, either one of you, both of you, either them or you are feeling this way, or both of you are feeling this way, having like sleepless nights, unable to concentrate on the situation and really focus on what's important and whatnot. And this causes kind of like a separation between you both. And what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? It seems like somebody, either you or them, are not accepting the cup of love, which makes me think maybe on more the you side, because they want to offer you the cup of love. I'm not sure. But regardless of that, one of you is not accepting the cup of love that is being offered, and or this could also be representing of boredom here. And obviously, cups represents love, empathy, and emotion. So this could be a multitude of things, not only love, but this is the main central theme. So what's caused a blockage between you guys? Somebody not accepting the cup of love that's being offered, a lot of worry and anxiety, kind of overthinking of the situation as well. And what else are the blockages between you both? What else are the blockages between you both? What else are the blockages between you both? We have the Chariot card. The Chariot card is representing of travel, long distance relationship, or traveling far lengths to this situation. So it seems like either maybe the distance has caused some issues between you both. I'm not sure if you guys are in a long distance or not. And or you guys need to travel a long period of time to get to one another, and or there's some type of separation in regards to like proximity here as well. This could be a problem as well, and maybe because of the whole state of the world, that could obviously be an issue, and that's causing a blockage between you both as well. So What are the, you know, blockages between you both? Nothing too crazy, but I guess understandable and can be, you know, interpreted in any way, you know. So, let me pull up my notes again because they decided to disappear. Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Are they caring about you? Are they on your mind? Or are are you on their mind rather, right? So, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Oh my goodness. Well, this is the Hermit card, and the Hermit card basically is representing of doing a lot of thinking and contemplating at oneself. So they're kind of being a bit of a recluse here, and they're not really kind of, you know, looking at anybody but themselves. They're looking at the mistakes and all the things that they did, and they're trying to figure out, okay, this is what I did. This is what I did to upset this person. This is how I can fix it, perhaps. And they're trying to kind of do some self-growing and trying to move forward with their life. And, you know, just this is me. This is what I did. You know, so getting a different perspective on the situation, essentially. So, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Well, we have the hangman, and the hangman essentially is they feel stuck and stagnant in a situation. They feel like they can't go anywhere. They feel like things are out of their hands, and they just have to stay there and just deal with it overall. And this is the main central theme. So coming back to the question here is, do they miss you? Well, I feel like they aren't really thinking about you because they're thinking about other things. They're kind of thinking, okay, this is how I messed up. And also they're thinking, I can't do anything. My hands are tied, essentially. And finally, we ask, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? And I feel like, yes, absolutely, they do miss you. They want to move towards you and offer their cup of love to you. And cups represents love, empathy, and emotion. They want to move towards this individual, or rather, you be the individual, and just show you that they care and they love you and whatnot. So we ask the question is, do they want you back in their life? So let's find that out. Let's give this a good shuffle first of all, actually, and then find that out because my cards are all messed up. Okay, so do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Well, they, again, are feeling quite mentally entrapped here. They're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation as a whole. They feel like their hands are tied behind their back and they are blindfolded. Essentially, what this means is that they are just constantly thinking about everything that is surrounding them, things that they can control, and it's obviously taking a toll and being a burden. And they can leave this at any point in time that they like, but they just simply don't want to, and they're kind of just getting wrapped up in their thoughts. So, again, we asked, do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Well, we have the Queen of Swords. So Queens represents being patient. Swords are representing of quick, fast movement as well as thinking and contemplating. As you can tell, that there is no clouds above this woman's head, but they're kind of more down her feet. And so what that represents is she's cutting away. She's getting straight to the point. She wants to get rid of all the BS and she wants to just tell it how it is. And this is the main central theme. So what this makes me think is that they are really mentally trapped in here, their head, but at the same time, they just want to get straight to the point with you and see where this goes, right? And so we finally ask, do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? It seems like they've kind of taken a step away from their emotions here. They, as you can see, there is the moon, and the moon is representing of a lot of emotions. So they are very confused about the situation. This is moon is representing of mystery, confusion, and deception. And so they're kind of just taking a step away, and they're kind of walking away and saying, "Okay, I'm emotionally confused right now. I don't know what to do." So I feel like they do want you back in their life for the most part, but they're really too much caught up in their own thoughts and their own thought process to really allow you back into their life. And I feel like they need to kind of get over that first before you guys can reunite anything that was happening. So let's get some advice. What's some advice? What's some advice? What's some advice? What is some advice? Thank you. When it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So what is this telling me to tell you? Well, essentially, if it focuses, hello, focus, hello. All right, you're just gonna have to trust in me that this is that. Essentially, you're gonna have to essentially use your higher intuition. So using your higher intuition is using your gut feeling and going with what you feel is right, what your subconscious is telling you. And also, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong answer. So honestly, neither of you are necessarily right or wrong, but every choice that you make expands your understanding. So essentially, what the situation is that this is kind of like a teaching lesson for you to be like, okay, this is what happened. This is what I can take away from this. This is what I can learn from this. And through that, you can take this knowledge to move forward with this individual. They decide to come back and not be in their mind so much, and or kind of move forward with another individual. But regardless of that, this expands your understanding of life and love, and this has broadened your horizon, and you can take this as a learning lesson and kind of walk away from the situation for right now, as it seems like they do care about you, but they need some time to really mow things over. So take it for what it is, understand what is happening, understand what's going on, and just let them have some time to themselves, and through that it will be okay. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see my videos and content like this one, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos every single week. Here's my videos over here that YouTube's recommended for you to watch. My hair is a mess per usual, but love you guys to death. Take care and bye.